Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Minds and Machines with me, Dr. Josh Redstone. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So today's lecture is the final lecture. It's not even really a lecture. I just wanted to offer some concluding remarks for this class because the end of the class, as you all, I'm sure, are aware by now, did not go the way I was hoping it was going to go. I imagine all of you have seen my numerous announcements, but yeah, I had COVID. Oh boy, that was an adventure. Basically, I had planned to do um, two lectures on Daniel Dennett's Why You Can't Make a Computer That Feels Pain. And also, we had two special topics lectures planned. Uh, and I thought when I first started feeling sick, I thought this isn't too bad so far. I'm a young, healthy guy. I'll probably be recovered soon, and then I'll still be able to do the special topics lectures, but maybe we'll drop Dennett because. I love this paper. I like all of Daniel Dennett's work very much. I think it's very interesting, actually, the way he kind of gets you to how do I put this? Dan Dennett just has this way of highlighting the problematic ways we think about problems we're trying to solve, like consciousness or machines having a qualia or phenomenality or something like that, right? It was a real shame to have to drop that paper. You should still read it, by the way, if you have the time. I highly recommend it. And if you have questions about it, I'm feeling well enough now that I can probably answer them. Yeah, I thought, well, we'll drop Dennett's paper and then we'll just do the special topics when I feel better. But I didn't feel better. I got worse and worse, and I felt so sick. Like I haven't been this sick in years. I've been telling people that it reminds me of when I was I forget how old I was when I got the chicken pox, but the last time I can remember being this sick was when I had the chicken pox, and I had to be all away from my friends at school, had to stay home. Um, uh, I think I was sick for a week and a half when I had the chicken pox back in the day. So that wasn't fun. But this reminded me of that. Of course, completely different illness, but it was the same kind of thing. Just feeling absolutely wiped out. Um, and that was almost the worst part. After I started to get over the illness aspect of things, I got hit with the fatigue, and holy smokes, I'm still feeling it. Um, yeah. So the long story short is I did not have the strength to prepare the special topics lectures either. I'm very sorry that that's what ended up happening. But I just would not have been able to deliver those lectures feeling as sick as I did, and then subsequent to that, feeling as exhausted as I did, and as exhausted as I still feel. I'm allowed to go outside now, so I'm better. But I still have a lot of fatigue, a little bit of a lingering cough. Man, this is one heck of an illness. I really hope all of you stay safe, follow the public health guidelines, get your vaccine as soon as you have your opportunity to get it, because this thing is nasty. You do not want to catch this. It's not fun. And even if you think like, oh, I'm young, I'm healthy, holy moly, I have not been this sick again, since in recent memory. I've never had a flu like this. This thing really takes the wind out of your sails. So to all of you out there, be careful now that Ontario is in this third wave. Be very careful. Take care of yourselves. Wear your masks. Wash your hands. Do all the stuff you need to do, because this is not fun. And just look at it. We lost 4 lectures because your prof got sick with it, So this is not something you want to mess around with. So I'm sorry that things went the way they did, but unfortunately that could not really be helped. So I'm not able to do the special topics, not able to do lectures on Dennett. I mean, even now, even just getting this little wrap up chat lecture thing done. I mean, classes have ended. I just kind of wanted to just kind of punctuate the end of the class somehow, rather than just not doing anything further. So it's also still a little bit hard to think. So if I'm a little bit rambly and disorganized here, that's why. Very hard to think. I found when I was sick, and I'm still experiencing a little bit of the brain fog. As I guess that's what people are calling it. So that, yeah, there's that. So what can I say, concluding remarks wise, for this class? Well, this is not the way I planned on ending things. I wanted to have not only the lectures on Dennett and the special topics lectures, but also a proper concluding lecture where I would try to connect all of the themes we've touched on throughout the course with some of the things that I said in the first lecture, What is the Mind? I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today because of the brain fog. But one thing I guess I should say is, what should I say? Oh, God. Oh, I know. I want to tell you about marks. Your marks. Where are your marks? Okay, so obviously I was not able to do anything really while I was ill. So I still have to get you guys some marks. I have to finish marking the last couple of discussion forums for, I think, for week 11 and 12. I got to get everybody who made a discussion point there. I got to get you your grades, and I will be doing that this week. And what else? The third reading response. I've got to grade those. Now that I am on the mend, I should be able to do that this week. So essentially this week, because we're into the exam period, there's no work you'll need to do other than writing your take-home exam, which is your final paper. You can just be working on that and awaiting your marks, which I will post on See You Learn as soon as they are done. So last 2 discussion forums, last 2 discussion forums, and the third reading response. So I'm going to be working on that this week. And because the paper is going to be due soon, I also want to make myself available for assisting you if you need assistance. So I just wanted to put it out there that if you need to contact me, if you have any questions about that final assignment, reach out to me over any of the usual channels, Discord, email, anything like that. Do get a hold of me. Don't wait until the last minute, because then I can't provide as good help as I would if you give me more lead time, right? Like if I need to read over something you've written or something like that. That's not easy to do at the last minute. Plus, then if you leave it to the last minute, you won't have time to implement any of the help or advice or anything that I give you, right? So please don't wait. I think as I record this, it's the 17th. So it's about 10 days you have until you can submit your paper, right? So Sorry, this is the cognitive effects of COVID-19. I think that you're seeing right here. I'm still a little foggy. Sorry about that, but anyway. Oh, and I wanted to say to students who have not submitted work. Some of you have contacted me to see if you could still submit things. Yes, absolutely. If you missed a deadline and you need to submit something, even all the way back to response number one, you can still submit that because um, even before I got sick, um, I did fall behind a little bit in terms of delivering lectures. So I didn't really give any late marks in this class because I didn't think that would be fair. If I'm a week behind on a lecture, I don't feel like that's fair for me to punish you for being a little bit behind on an assignment. So I didn't do that this semester. And some of you have reached out and asked me if you can submit work that you didn't submit. And yes, I will still mark it. Just please email it to me. Clearly indicate what it is that you're submitting. Yeah, make sure that you submit in the right file format because I got a lot of unopenable files this semester. And that's the other thing, actually. I put an announcement about this on CU Learn for my students who may have submitted something in the wrong file format. I've still not heard back from most of you. So a couple of you have resubmitted in the right format. But if you've submitted in a file format that I can't open, then I can't grade your work. So you will receive 0 on that assignment unless I receive the assignment in a file format that I can open. I'm sorry that that's the way it has to be, but that's the way it is. Okay, what else? I guess that's everything. I hope, even in spite of how I had to deal with the end of the class, I really do hope that you all learned something. And that you enjoyed the material. As I said, the whole idea behind this class was that it was, the kind of class that I wish that I had when I was an undergraduate, as somebody who's interested in this area, right? In minds and machines and that kind of thing. I went to a small liberal arts university in Northern Ontario, and we didn't have a class like this. But I mean, I did have an awesome professor who kind of pointed me in the direction of all this stuff, right? But we didn't have a class dedicated to it. And I always thought that as somebody who's interested in this area, it would have been cool to have a class where we kind of survey a lot of these ideas to do with minds and machines and whatnot. So that was the idea here. And I hope I at least pulled it off in some sense. And I hope you all found it interesting. I mean, we certainly read a lot of different stuff. Plato, Aristotle, Descartes, Hobbes, Lemaitre, Turing, Putnam, Searle. We didn't get to Dennett, unfortunately. I think if I was to do this class again, which I will be, by the way, so tell your friends. If I were to do it again, I would probably put together a course pack, and I would try to probably use this as a means of paring down some of the readings. Rather than reading entire books, I would take important excerpts from those readings and put them in a course pack, something like that. So I think that's what I'll do next time. I think I'll include some different readings too. I think it would have been cool. We talked a little bit about computationalism in the first lecture, but I think it would have been cool to have some more readings about it later on in the class. I mean, we wouldn't have got to them anyway because I did get sick, but thinking for next time, that's maybe something that I'll do. I don't know. I mean, I'd love to hear what you guys think. Let me know if you got any feedback, constructive criticism, positive, negative feedback, whatever. Let me know. I'd love to make this class better the next time I teach it. But I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you learned something interesting while you were here. I hope you thought more about what minds are and what machines are, or maybe we're machines, maybe our minds are computers, or maybe you found that all quite disturbing. Maybe you believe in the soul and you find the prospect that your brain is just a computer very unnerving. That's okay, but it's something you should think about, even if you don't, even if you believe in the soul and you don't believe in materialism. You should still learn about it, right? Because you should have good reasons for what you believe, which means that what you believe should stand up to other stuff that's different, right? So it's not like I'm trying to turn you all into atheist materialists or something, even though I am one of those. Um, but it's just to get you exposed to these interesting ideas from intellectual history, which concern what the mind is and what the human being is, what the soul is. This class could have just as easily been called, human beings and the soul. Rather than minds and machines, if you think about it. So I hope you all continue to think about this stuff. I hope if you found this interesting, you will go on to learn more about it in your academic career. And of course, you can always send me an email if you want to pick my brain about minds and machines, or cognitive science, or robots, or any of that cool stuff that I'm interested in. So I'm glad to share my interests with other interested folks. So if you are such an interested person, then yes, talk to me. I'm happy to keep chatting with you after the course is over. Okay, well, that was a weird, short wrap up lecture. Not really a lecture. I mean, you can probably tell I'm still not nearly at 100%. And I said in one of my announcements earlier, they tell me that my partner and I had a mild case. She got sick a little bit sooner than I did. I'm not sure where we picked this up from, but it just goes to show you, you can take all the precautions you want, you can still get sick. So, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't take those precautions, okay? Like, we don't know where we got sick, but we've been wearing our masks and washing the hands, and we're still going to be doing all of that. And you should too. So follow those public health guidelines. Do everything in your power to avoid getting this. But yeah, they tell us that we had a mild case, my girlfriend and I. Yeah, wow. I don't even want to know what a severe case would be like if this was a mild, if ours were mild cases. And my heart goes out to all of those people that are sick and have to be hospitalized, and all their families. This is wow, yeah. Just God, what can I say? So this is my still kind of sick, foggy, rambling way of saying, please, please, please take care of yourselves and take care of each other too. Take care of your friends and your family if you can. I was blown away when we were sick. I had friends and family offer to help us out and drop off some groceries, because we can't go out anywhere. This kind of thing. And that was so awesome. And I had students after I made my announcement say, "Hey, hope you're gonna make a recovery there, Professor." And thank you to all of you who sent those well wishes our way. Wow, what a time! Well, I'm going to stop rambling on now because I need to save my strength for marking. I'm going to be marking, as I said earlier, your last couple of discussion forum posts and your final reading responses. While I'm doing that, if you have any questions about the essay, let me know, and I will try and answer those questions as quickly as I can. But bear with me because as I said, I am still not at 100%. I'm not sick anymore, but I am completely wiped out from fighting this stupid virus. So, yeah. Okay, everybody, so that is it for Minds and Machines. Again, I'm really sorry that we could not get to the special topics or Daniel Dennett's paper. It is what it is. But I still feel like y'all have probably gotten a lot out of this class. I mean, a lot of the earlier readings were like really super dense. And as I said, if I do this class again, I will probably try and pare the readings down a little bit. But it's not like you didn't learn a lot of stuff. I mean, we did miss a few classes, but we also really packed a lot of information in some of the early classes. I'm sorry if that was overwhelming, by the way. I will reevaluate how I do this if I or when I teach this course again. But anyway, if you feel like you've missed anything, if you don't understand any of the material and you just want to pick my brain, just get in touch with me, and you can pick my brain all day long till the cows come home if you want to. Otherwise, yes, once again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, follow the public health guidelines, do not get sick, please. This virus really sucks. And you don't want to get COVID-19. It's terrible. Bad. Thumbs down. Just take care of yourselves and be safe. All right. And I'll get your grades to you soon. And if you've got questions about your final essay, which is your take home, please do let me know as soon as possible. All right. So that is it for me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye for now, everyone.